Hello, today I'm sharing with you one of my smoothies that I make. So there's banana and there's, on this particular one it's got 30 grams, but that's a little much for me, so I use a 3/4 of a scoop instead of a whole scoop, and that gives me about the right amount of protein, because I do a protein shake in the morning, and then I do this, and then I'm doing, this has kind of helped me breaking a stall, because I just recently had an injury, and I have to eat, every 6 hours I have to take heavy duty medicines, and so, that's 4 times a day, and so I've been doing crackers or a piece of toast with it, because it doesn't, line up with my time of my meals. So I've, hit a stall, point, and I actually gained like a pound, and I'm like, no, 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 but it's also due to the swelling in my leg, because I've got a really bad leg cut. I have 17 stitches, a freak accident, which nobody really wants to know, but I'm having to heal, so I'm going to get a little bit more protein in, and talking to you about that, maybe I do need to put a whole scoop of that in there. But it's this Equate, I like it, it's vanilla, I like the taste of it, and it mixes well, and I got it at Walmart. I think I got it at Walmart, I'm pretty sure. Or HEB, which is a store around here, but I'm sure you can get it online. Or so, you see one scoop is 38 grams. The container, is 22 servings, which, that lasts me a month, because breakfast I do a chocolate, and then I do my smoothies, my vegetable smoothie. In the morning I do a coffee shake or drink with the chocolate, and I put a little bit of cocoa in it and some creamer, sugar-free, and that's my morning, drink. And I just do that when I'm trying to break, a stall. So I'm at my stall point, and you can see, it's pretty much 150 calories, and if you only put 3/4, then that's, less. Minus 25% of that. I can't do the math right now because I'm just concentrating on this. I'll get carried away. But, total fat is 1.5 grams, 1 gram of sugar, 3 grams of carbs, and, so it's got a lot of good stuff in it. So then I have my banana in there, and I put my smoothie in there. I've done 3 ounces of water. And so here is a handful of kale that I will put in there. It was frozen, and this is peaches, which is about a handful. And then I'll do a handful of blueberries and frozen, and it'll be a delicious smoothie with protein smoothie. So it's full of lots of vitamins and nutrients, and you can see I added a little bit more, the other quarter of the protein scoop, and so look at how yummy that it looks. It's very nutritional and healthy, and this is part of my eating to heal my body and my spiritual self as well, but to nourish and heal my body is my goal, and that is producing weight loss that I'm so happy for. And anyways, I'm going to show you what the smoothie looks like next. So as you can hear, it's blending in my magic bullet. This I find does a really good job. So you can see there's my smoothie, and I didn't quite get my protein powder all mixed up in there. That was the part that was on top of the fruit. Usually, I put the water in, and I went ahead and added a little bit more water, about 2 more ounces, for about 5 to 6 ounces of water. And I'm going to take a spoon and stir that up and dissolve that all in there. But pretty much the magic bullet does the trick, and I could make it a little bit more, turn it on a little bit more, which I might do, and just get all that emulsified. So I went ahead and filled it to the max line, and so I'm going to put it back on the bullet and just get it a little more emulsified. So as you can see, it's pretty much emulsified, all that. So we're going to turn it over, and Ah, there's still a little line. That must be just clinging to the container. So I will do it. But I've already tasted it, and it tastes yummy. So enjoy, and keep it on. You know, it's like I said. This morning I did a coffee protein drink with chocolate protein whey and a little bit of cocoa and 2 tablespoons of sugar-free hazelnut creamer and about 12 ounces of water, which I did my French press coffee. I put 2 tablespoons of Starbucks coffee in my French press into the 12 ounces of water that was hot water, and then let it set for about 20 minutes because I like a stronger coffee. It's ready in about 5 to 15, 20 minutes, but I like to do 20 minutes. So then I pour that in to my cup that I put cocoa and chocolate whey and the creamer in, which I've already stirred up and mixed together, and then I pour that hot water coffee in there, hot coffee, and it's very yummy, and that gives me 26 grams. This is giving me 30 grams of protein, so I'm already at 56 proteins, but because I've hurt myself with a wound which needs more protein, that's why I went ahead and added the 30, the whole other fourth of that scoop. And then this evening I will be doing some cauliflower and some sweet potato and carrots and some chard and some ground turkey for dinner. I'll do a little stir fry and some daikon. And so I'll put my daikons in some, like a tablespoon. I use country crock because it's less calories, and for me it's fine, you know. It's, you know, the original country crock. They make it with calcium, but I do like a tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons, and so it's a lot less calories than olive oil. Sometimes I'll put a little olive oil in it, you know, but I'll saute my vegetables, and I start with the daikon, the cauliflower, the sweet potatoes, and then lastly I'll do the char. And so that will be yummy, and I flavor it with garlic, salt, and onion. The other day, and then I'll do my, you know, my meat. I bake that, and then I'll just crumble it up into the stir fry. But the other day, I added some Bragg's amino acid and to it with some garlic, salt, and onion salt. With some cuckoos, and that was really delicious, and it had a very oriental flavor to it, and I added some ground chicken to it, and it was yummy. So that's, you know, that's kind of how I do it. Some days I do a big large salad with meat, you know, but I'm just making sure I get a lot of vegetables, you know, get my 3 to 4 servings of vegetables in, and fruit, you know, and my protein, and that's really the secret. I'm keeping track of calories, but I'm not, you know, they're not that important because it's what you make those calories consist of, you know, healthy, nurturing fruits and vegetables that take more calories to break down than they do to ingest, as well as fruits, and, you know, anyway, so that's just how I'm doing it. Like I said, I'll do a salad, and I put all kinds of stuff. I do chard, kale, spinach, you know, tomato. Just, you know, I just experiment with the leafy greens and adding cucumbers, and I do squash sometimes, and you know, tomatoes and onions and celery and radishes. It's just you discover what you like and you add it into your salads. All right, loves, have a beautiful day. Thank you for tuning in.